Your body operates a lot like a massive, never-sleeping city, and within that metropolis, every individual cell functions like a bustling, incredibly complex building. Right at the center of each of these buildings sits a secure control room, the nucleus, where every operational order for the entire structure originates. These orders are written in a specific chemical language called DNA. It acts as the master instruction manual, dictating every physical trait you possess, from your eye color to your height. For billions of years, this manual was strictly read-only. The text was edited passively, shaped only by the slow, random processes of evolution and natural inheritance, passed down from parent to child. But we are no longer restricted to simply reading that text. In recent decades, humanity has learned how to intentionally rewrite it. This deliberate manipulation of an organism's DNA, adding, deleting, or modifying specific chemical sequences, is the science of genetic engineering. Humanity is now moving beyond the role of passive inheritor. We are becoming the active authors of our own biological code. The first era of this science was defined by a search for access. Researchers needed a reliable way to break into the microscopic genome structure without destroying it. They found their answer in restriction enzymes, nature's biochemical scissors. These scan DNA and cut it at specific sequences, creating a clean opening. This gap allows for recombinant DNA, pasting a completely new, foreign gene directly into the empty space, seamlessly binding it. Researchers quickly moved this technique out of the laboratory to solve a real-world medical problem. They isolated the specific human gene responsible for producing insulin. They took that isolated human gene and spliced it directly into the DNA of simple bacteria. The result was immediate and life-saving. Those genetically altered bacteria read the newly inserted code and became microscopic medicine factories, churning out pure human insulin to treat diabetes. By hijacking these natural microbial tools, humans achieved our first working cut-and-paste command over biology. As effective as those early tools were, they were relatively clunky. Aiming them accurately within the vastness of the human genome, which contains billions of letters, was incredibly difficult. That limitation vanished with the discovery of CRISPR. CRISPR functions as a molecular search tool, scanning millions of lines of genetic code to locate a single error. Once it finds the targeted typo, CRISPR deploys molecular scissors to snip out the error and instantly patch the DNA with a corrected segment. This precision transforms genetic engineering into a programmable system for genetic word processing. We are now looking at a future where we could eradicate inherited genetic disorders entirely, curing diseases that have plagued humanity for centuries. But this introduces a severe dual-use dilemma. The exact same power used to cure diseases can also be used to make dangerous, irreversible biological alterations. The most immediate controversy surrounds the editing of human embryos. When you alter an embryo, those changes become permanent, written into the genome and inherited by all future generations. In 2018, this risk became reality. A scientist used CRISPR to edit the genomes of twin girls before they were born, an act that resulted in a prison sentence and a global debate over the limits of the technology. The event sparked deep societal anxieties. It renewed fears about a resurgence of eugenics ideologies and the very real possibility of engineering designer babies. There is a growing fear that competitive socioeconomic pressures will eventually drive parents to select desirable physiological or mental traits to predispose their children for success. Because these treatments will carry high costs, they threaten to exacerbate existing social inequalities, permanently dividing society down to the genetic level. Humanity now holds the pen to the instruction manual of life, but we are left facing the ultimate philosophical challenge. Just because we possess the power to rewrite our code, does it mean we should?